Hi, this is the gun guy. I'm just getting ready to go out to the range here. I got some things to review, like this grip and some other things we're going to do on the range today, and I'm just kind of packing up stuff. But I wanted to take a moment to address a concern I have about Facebook. I've done this on YouTube already, but I think it deserves mentioning on Facebook as well. I've gotten lately some interesting comments from people, and I've ended up having to ban them. And I don't really go out of my way to do that. I try very hard not to ban people. But when I was, maybe I'm an old guy, but when I was a kid, I was taught that there were some things called manners. There was also something called civility and respect. And I was taught that people are worthy of respect, even if you don't like them, even if you don't agree with them. You know what? You still get to treat people with respect. And I was taught that as a kid. I think that still applies here. So I treat the YouTube channel, the VidMe channel, the website, Facebook, I treat all those places as I would treat my office or my home or a restaurant if I owned it or something like that. And I expect people when they are there to be respectful of one another, to understand that they're not always going to agree, and that's okay, but we can still treat people with respect even if we don't agree with them. And I expect people to practice civility and good manners and that kind of thing. And when they don't, I try to call them on it, and then they don't like that very much, and I'll end up banning them as a result. Just as I would if you came into my restaurant and started insulting my guests, I would speak to you, but if it didn't work out, I'd throw you out. So, some people I've had to throw out of the Facebook page. Look, when I started GunGuyTV, the idea for me and my son was to start a YouTube channel that was a family-friendly place. A place where people could post their views, or they could watch videos and enjoy the content that we provide, and do so without having to worry about it being, populated with profanity or nudity or violence, and also where they could express their views in some civil fashion without fear of being beaten up by trolls or denigrated by commenters. So I don't allow that kind of behavior. For example, the other thing is, I expect people to be respectful of people of faith. And it doesn't matter whether that person is a Jew or a Muslim or a Christian. I'm a Christian, and so I quite frequently express my Christian views on my channel. It is, after all, my channel. I will say, for example, that when somebody's hurt, I'm praying for them, and I urge others to do the same. Now, that's no different. Somebody who's Muslim might come on my YouTube channel and comment and say, you know what? I'm praying for Allah to protect these people, or I'm praying for Allah to watch over them, or I'm asking for His guidance, or whatever. Now, we don't believe in the same God, but that doesn't mean I'm going to punt them off the page. I'm going to treat them with respect because I respect their right to believe as they wish. There you go. You don't believe in God at all? I respect that. That's your choice. I don't agree with you, but that doesn't mean that we have to beat each other up. So lately I've had some folks who just couldn't do it. They just couldn't do it. They couldn't be respectful. They couldn't keep the profanity out. They had to rant and rave and attack folks, and I've had to punt them. And there you are. So it's like I said, it's like walking into a restaurant or into my house. I would not let you behave that way in my house. I won't let you behave that way on the Facebook page. So there you go. So you have every First Amendment right to express your views, and that is true, but not on somebody's intellectual property and not in somebody's physical property. That's where you get to abide by the rules of the person who owns it. And Facebook owns Facebook, but I own this channel. And as far as I'm concerned, this is a place where we get to treat each other with respect. So I invite you to do that. If you want to comment, please do. If you're the kind of person who wants to troll, or you're the kind of person who wants to start fights or insult others, and you're not going to like me very much because I'm going to warn you once, and then if you continue doing it, then I'm going to punch you off the channel. And if that bothers you and you want to unlike my channel, knock yourself out. This place is not a good place for you. This is a family-friendly, gun-related, Second Amendment-related channel. That is what it was started out to be, and that is what it will be if I have anything to do with it. And frankly, I own it. So if I don't have anything to do with it, it'll just go away. So I hope that clarifies all of that. If you take issues with that, I understand. You know what? Here's your response. Watch something else. Here's your response. Unlike the channel and go like something else. Find somebody that you would rather hear from than me because your views and mine don't agree, and you can't handle disagreeing without being disagreeable. I get it. That's fine. I'm not going to get on you about it. I'm just going to tell you, you don't get to play that game here. So there you are. Have a great day. I'm going to go out on the range and shoot some video for YouTube and VidMe and for you. And if you have any comments about this, if you want to share them, please do. I urge you leave the profanity out of it, because there is a filter engaged, and it will filter it out. Your comments won't show up. And please do so without attacking me or attacking others. I don't think we need to have that if we're going to have a discussion. Remember, manners, civility, all those things we used to have in our society that somehow are going away. I think they're worth preserving. Thank you for listening. Have a great week, and be safe.